Does Frank Martin stand a chance against Gervonta Davis? Two very athletic and sharp southpaws that have sparred in the past with each other. But like they say, sparring is just what it is, sparring. And it's just practice and doesn't count until you're under those bright lights.
At the end of the day, this shit sparring. We fighting June 15th. I'm on his ass.
So let's go ahead and take a look at their stats, resumes, as well as style comparison. Starting off with the stats, just by looking at the tail of the tape, the two big differences would be the height, with Frank having a 3-inch advantage, but with Tank having a much higher knockout ratio at about 93%, but both fighters still being undefeated. Even with Frank Martin having the natural advantage with a taller frame and slightly longer reach, as we know in boxing and fighting in general, the taller person or the longer reach doesn't necessarily make them the better fighter.
Y'all know me, I'm dangerous.
So let's go over their resumes. As I said, both are undefeated fighters, but the level of competition is vastly different between the two. Tank has fought at super featherweight, lightweight, and super lightweight. He has won 4 belts across these 3 weight divisions: the WBA super featherweight title, the IBF lightweight title, the WBA lightweight title, and the WBA super lightweight title. On the other side, Frank Martin has fought at lightweight as well as super lightweight, and this is his first opportunity at a championship belt. But now let's take a look at their level of competition and former champs and big names they've fought. Frank Martin's biggest names would be against the up-and-comer Michel Rivera, who's known as the Ali lookalike, no disrespect to the greatest, and his most recent fight with Artem Harutyunyan, who has won a bronze medal at the 2016 Olympics. While Tank, on the other hand, has fought 5 current or former world champions: Gamboa, who is a former 2-weight world champion and Olympic gold medalist; Santa Cruz, who has fought and won championships at 4 different weight divisions; Mario Barrios, Pedraza, as well as Pitbull Cruz; and most recently, Ryan Garcia. Though both fighters have had a young career, Gervonta Davis definitely has a leg up in competition and definitely has the stronger resume. But resumes are one thing. Which fighter has the better style for the other, and which fighter has a better skill set to deal with the other? So Tank is really known for his knockout power, but if you're able to see Gervonta Davis at a high level, he is extremely versatile. He was able to display his patience and ring IQ when he caught Rolly with a perfectly timed counter in the 6th round. He showed the same level of patience, but in a more calculated, aggressive approach against Mario Barrios, eventually finding his mark in the 8th round, knocking Barrios down twice with the right hook as well as overhand left, and finishing him in the 11th with a heavy body shot. And against Leo Santa Cruz, he showed his ability to stay in the pocket and exchange with a high-level volume puncher, and eventually showed his devastating power when he landed one of the most deadliest uppercuts I've ever seen. And even though he wasn't able to finish Pitbull Cruz, he showed very good ring IQ and defensive skills and fought mostly off the back foot, eventually winning by decision. And with most recent fight with Ryan Garcia, I feel he displayed his full arsenal, his counterpunching, ring IQ, as well as work to the body, and used Garcia's aggressiveness against him, getting him out of there in the 7th. And on the other hand, Frank Martin, known for his blend of athleticism, fast hand speed, and combinations, good power in both hands, and ability to land from various angles. We were able to see that power as well as counterpunching skills when he knocked out Romero Duno with a heavy left hand in the 4th round. And in probably his best performance to date against Michel Rivera, we were able to see his speed as well as good footwork when he knocked down Rivera in the 7th and show that he has the gas tank to make it through those championship rounds, ultimately winning by decision. And against Harutyunyan, Martin was really pushed to his limits. They fought a close back and forth fight that came down to the last round, and Martin was able to get a knockdown in the 12th, which ultimately won him the decision. So throughout this very short but effective comparison, I feel that Gervonta Davis has much more weapons in his arsenal and has fought the much higher level of competition. I definitely feel Frank Martin has a chance in this fight, as Tank is known to take rounds off and start slow, calculating and trying to read his opponents. And I can see Frank Martin pushing forward on the first half of the fight, but Martin has shown his own weaknesses in his last fight against Artem, showing at times that he could be easily hit in his high guard, as well as down to the body, in which I feel Tank will really take advantage of that.
back in the back.
That's that boy
Way
out.
out back.
You don't like body shots. You don't like body shots.
But we'll definitely find out June 15th. But you guys go ahead and let me know down in the comments who you have winning this one. And make sure to like and subscribe if you're getting down with the breakdowns as well as preview. Until next time.